Welcome back, Miss Gia's class. This is your second science video. So we're going to start this video with talking about drawing and labeling animals. Because when you're a scientist, you really want to make sure that you observe all the details and that you label or put the name of the parts of the animal or the plant very carefully. So, for example, let's play a little game. Parts of animals. I'm going to draw and I want you to think of what it's called. What are these things called? Do you know? They are called the horns. For example, like a bull has horns, and they're very dangerous. You don't want to play with the horns. Let's try another one. What about, if we have a fish? Again, Miss Gia is not an artist. Miss Gia is trying her best, and that's all that matters. Okay, I have my fish, and the fish has these shiny things all across its body. What are these things called? They go all the way across. Do you know? Do you know what these are called? They are called scales. Fish scales. Okay, let's try another one. This one might be a little easier, right? What is... Miss G is going to try drawing it again. Hold on. Let's see. It's like... Yeah, more like that. Okay. Birds have this. That's a good clue. Birds have this, and sometimes you find them on the ground, and you can put it in your hat, or in the old times, a long, long, long time ago, people would use this to write. Do you know what this is called? It's called a feather. A feather. All right, and how about, I'm going to draw a cat. All right, and the cat has 4 legs. And what do you call the feet of the cat? We don't say the cat feet. Same for dogs. We don't say the dog feet. What do we call this part of the cat or dog? They are the paws. Paws. So the hands and feet of the cats and dogs, we call them paws. And what about this part of the cat or the dog? This part here. Do you know what that word is? Whiskers. I'm going to write it down here. Whiskers. Oh, and another very important part. What is that part of the cat or dog or other animal? Cow, horse, lizard, snake. Yeah? What is this part? It's the tail. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What are some other important parts of animals that we can think of? Oh, what about... my happy butterfly. What is this part of the butterfly? Or a bird? Or a bat? What is that part called? Yeah, the wings. Wings. All right. And, ooh, do you remember I think we talked about this last week. Do you remember what those white pieces on an elephant are called? They kind of look like two giant horns, but they're not horns. They are these two white pieces that come out on the side of their mouth. Do you remember what those are called? Tusks. Tusks. And what about the nose of an elephant? What's that called? Yeah, it's the trunk. Oh, and what about if you have a tiger and they have really long nails? Yeah, or cats or dogs also. What is that part called? The part that's really dangerous, it can scratch you. Claws. Paws and claws. And what else? What else? What else? What about on a bird? So imagine a bird. And a bird, does it have a mouth like we do? No, a bird has this sort of pointy thing. Yeah? And it opens and closes. And it's very hard. It's a very, hard material. What is that part called? Do you know? It is called the beak. The beak. Wow, we have a lot of new words here, guys. Alright? So, what I want you to do is I want you to use this new vocabulary, and I'm going to send you a sheet with other vocabulary too, because Miss Gia's board is not big enough to write all the new words. And what you're going to do is you're going to draw a picture of an animal. You decide what animal. It could be your favorite animal. It could be a pet that you have in your house. But I want you to draw the animal, and I want you to label the different parts of the animal. So, just like we did, for example, with my cat, this time I'm going to draw a dog. Because, for variation, right? For something different. I'm going to draw my dog with his doggy ears and doggy legs. Maybe it's a bear. We'll make it a bear. How about that? It looks more like a bear. Bear, maybe has a longer nose. Okay. That's my bear. Like I said, Miss Gia's just trying her best, and that's the most important part. Okay. So, I'm going to label, or I'm going to put the names of the different parts of my bear on my picture. So you draw your picture, make it nice and big so you have space, right? So I'm going to say, okay, this here with an arrow is the tail. And these two things, what are those? Those are the ears. And then we have, oh, do you remember what's the special name for this? Not hands, not feet, but these are the paws. Paws. Yeah, and then we have the bear nose and eyes. You can do all of this stuff too, right? Eyes, mouth. Oh, and if it's a bear, it probably has some really big nails. So I'm going to draw the claws. The paws have claws. Yeah? And so you're going to try and use as much vocabulary as you can. Oh, what do we call? Bears have their hair, right? They have lots of hair on them. But do we call it hair? Like our hair? When we talk about animals? No, we call it fur. So the bear's fur is like the hair that covers the outside of their body. Same with dogs and cats and lions and other animals with fur. Horses have fur. No, they don't have fur. Dogs, we said. If you guys think of other animals with fur, sheep have fur. Maybe. Miss G is going to research some more. She needs to be a better scientist. Yeah. I'm going to research some more about the different parts of the animals. But for now, You guys draw your animal, okay? Label as many parts as you can. Use the vocabulary picture sheet to help you out. And then keep watching this video because we're going to do an activity, all right? See you at the activity. So I'm going to show you an activity, and we're going to make animal puppets, but that use your fingers. So you're going to need a piece of paper, you're going to need scissors, a pencil, and if you want to color it in afterwards, you can get some colored pencils or crayons or whatever you're going to do. So let me start. I'm going to do an elephant, for example. So I'm going to draw the outline, more or less, of an elephant, and then I'm going to cut it out. Here's my elephant head, okay? And then the part where your finger comes in is, for example, on my elephant, I'm going to make a hole here where the finger will come out and it will be the trunk. Remember, the trunk is like the nose of the elephant. So I'm going to make a hole. And this might be kind of hard because you have to cut just the hole. You can't cut in. So if you need help, get a grown-up. Okay, I'm going to cut the hole. And then I can put my finger through and make an elephant. Okay, now you guys can do any animal you want that has legs, or maybe you can make this the tail if you make this the back of your animal. Okay, I decided to make an elephant because it was faster. But let me put some eyes on it, because what elephant doesn't have eyes? I don't know how to draw elephant eyes, so I'm going to draw just a happy elephant. And I'll put some details on the ears. Obviously, you guys, when you do this, can take your time. You can add color. Okay, but here's my elephant. That's also my elephant noise, in case you were wondering. So, feel free to make your own animals. You can make things that run with your 2 fingers. If you make legs, you can make it run. All right, you can make dinosaurs. You can make whatever animals you guys want. The point is, use your fingers. Okay, my friends, have a great weekend. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay in touch, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye!